Time to talk to Coach Zeljko Zešević and Conde, coach of Seydou Leagacy Slack Athletic Club. Coach, thank you for making time to talk to us despite the end of the game. Please, ladies and gentlemen, state your organ, state your name, and ask your question. This press conference will last 15 minutes. Mohamed?
اهلا بكم في المؤتمر الصحفي لليوم الثاني من المباريات للموسم الثالث من بطولة البال. زي امبارح اسمكم الهيئة اللي انتوا جايين منها والسؤال.
Let's take some questions, please. Lenny?
Leonard Solms, ESPN Africa. Coach, I was under the impression that Slack were going to be arriving at this tournament with the former San Antonio Spurs draft pick, Ryan Richards. Could you maybe explain what happened there?
Sorry, I'm not understand. I'm a little bit focused about other things. Can you repeat my question, please?
About Ryan Richards, yes. The one that impression that he was going to come, and
if this is the important question, okay, I will understand. Ryan Richards is not free. He have the contract in the Japan till the end of the April. How is the BAL have the limit of the date of the give the letter of the clearance for the club? For that reason, unfortunately, we are stay without Ryan, and unfortunately for that reason, club is going to make adjustment. And adjustment makes we are lose the signal. We are lost signal.
Connecting.
We are lost signal. Can continue.
Just go ahead.
Okay. So it's run back. So for this reason, we stay without opportunity to have. We are club. Not me. Club is running to repair the situations. We are repair with Dan Miller, player who is coming yesterday because he finished the season in the Canada Professional League 4 days ago. For that reason, we make one practice together and think so. That's the answer. If you have something to ask me about the game, or we cannot talk about the game. We can talk about
the game. Can you just translate that, please?
السؤال كان عن ان كان في توقعات ان الفريق سلاك يجي النهارده مع راين ريتشاردز الاختيار السابق للسان انطونيو سبيرز، لكن اجابه الكوتش كانت ان للاسف راين كان مربوط بعقد في اليابان وما قدرش يجي عشان العقد بتاعه كان لحد اخر ابريل، والبال ما عرفش ياخد تصريح من النادي بتاعه ان هو يجي، وجابوا بداله لعيب تاني من كندا، بس للاسف كان لسه مخلص الموسم بتاعه في كندا من 4 ايام، والفريق حاول يتاقلم ويصحح الوضع على قد ما يقدر، لكن للاسف كان في اتمرنوا مع اللعيب الجديد ده تدريب واحد بس، لكن غير كده للاسف ما كانش في حاجات كتير يقدروا يعملوها.
Let's take another question, please.
Coach Manyasisa.
Please introduce yourself and your organ, please.
Manyasisa Lehosla from the Big Tip Off. Coach, what went wrong for your team? And also, when you got ejected, do you think it made matters worse for your team?
What went wrong for your team, and when you got ejected, do you think it made matters worse for your team, Coach?
This is everything here in the calculated. Also, I have much more bigger protest in the beginning of the fourth quarter. And don't say nothing. After that, when we are back, it will be so nice to make some circus, and they do it. I don't have nothing to say more about that. It's very difficult to. We are surprised, everyone, the first half, and I think so. Okay, they will be ready for the second half, and for second half, as you are see, is a start with the 5-0 foul in the 2 minutes 42 seconds. Not exist a team who can defending this. Not exist the team who can defending last 8 minutes. Just looking number of the free throws, difference of Slack and difference. I don't know. I even looking. I don't know. So I have a little age. I'm not new here, and I'm not new also in the basketball. I want to send a message to everyone. Don't worry. Slack will win 2 games, and Slack will go to Kigali. I will tell you in advance. No problem about that. Maybe the next game they will not call me because it's not important. But maybe they will call 7. I'm sorry. I apologize to my players, to my club, for the reason. Honestly, I not see the first technical foul. Honestly, I not see personally. I don't understand what's to happen. I tell you what's exactly happened. Exactly is to happen because they have 3 referees on the court, and when guy drive, referees under the basket, control was to happen inside of the 3 seconds. If he stay mute for the 4 seconds and coming call late for the last ref who stay diagonally, I have totally right to protest, bro. What we are here, gentlemen. 6-0 in the 2 minutes 56 seconds, and we are gentlemen. You want to respect, but you must give me the respect. Did you ever see tie game who play point by point when the one team kill another? We are kill them. We make 6 fouls in the 2 minutes. How is it possible that? When the referee coming, this one who gave me that, he said, I understand. What? What's the problem? I don't want to make here this. He gave me the ejection, okay, cool, no problem. I will eat my shit. But not awaiting respect if you not give me respect. I'm really sorry. Maybe I'm so hard. Maybe you are not, maybe my accent is Balkanic. But I don't want to say nothing more than when the start, last quarter, in the 2 minutes, 51 seconds, my team have 6 fouls. Other team have 0 fouls. That means can we kill them? I don't see ambulance going inside to check out for the players of the Cape Town. That doesn't mean Cape Town not merit. A lot of people here merit for the game win. But I will repeat basic concept, don't worry. We will work and we will win next 2 games. And we will have now 2 days off to prepare the game against Beira. We will working because Dan Miller is coming yesterday.
Yeah.
We know him very well. So calm down, everything will be nice. Sorry again for my eject, but how I can telling you, you not give me respect, I will not give you. Not next game, not every other game.
Yeah.
That's the basic points. Don't talk me about give me 5, give me this, give me that. Give me respect.
Thank you.
Tie game. No, I'm not finished. Tie game cannot be in the last quarter after 2 minutes and 51 seconds, 6-0. Cannot be. I'm sorry. Now I'm finished.
Thank you, Coach. Let's have that translation real quickly, and we'll take a last question, please, gentlemen.
Yes.
السؤال كان بخصوص هل كان شايف ان الطرد بتاعه من المباراة أثر بشكل كبير على فريقه؟ الإجابة كانت ان في الأول هو مش عايز يتكلم عن الطرد بتاعه عشان للأسف ما فيش حاجة كتيرة تتقال. في رأيه الشخصي الخطأ التقني الأول اللي اتحسب عليه ما كانش أي حاجة. هو شايف ان الحكم اللي تحت السلة بيتحكم بالمباراة لما يحسب خطأ بعدها ب3 ثواني ده شيء مقبول، لكن ان هو يستنى 4 أو 5 ثواني عشان يحسب الخطأ فده شيء بيقتل المباراة. وان يتحسب عليه على الفريق بتاعه 6 أخطاء في أول دقيقتين من الربع الأخير من المباراة قصاد ولا خطأ من الفريق التاني، ده معناه إن الفريق بتاعهم كان بيقتل اللعيبة التانية، وده مش شيء منطقي ومش شيء طبيعي إن هو يحصل. وهو مش شايف إن الفريق بتاعه كان يستحق ال6 فاولات اللي اتحسبوا عليه.
Let's have one last question, gentlemen.
Already passed 15 minutes.
Oh, we can take a last question, Coach. Don't worry about it.
Okay. Shadi Nabil from Tatweek News. My question will be for Ismail. According to the performance of the team in the first quarter and the second quarter, we think that Slack have the chance to win the game. Tell me your opinion about the performance of the team and what the difference between the first half and second half. And my second question, the coach answered it, but I want to know your answer as a player inside the game. Do you think that the referee has a hand or a upper hand for the result of the game?
La première question, c'est est-ce que vous pensez que les arbitres a affecté le jeu? Et la deuxième, ouais, c'est le joueur. Et la deuxième question, c'est concernant votre performance dans la première et la deuxième quart. Est-ce que vous pensez que Slack peut gagner les prochains matchs et peut qualifier à Kigali?
Pour la première question, oui, bien sûr, les arbitres affectent toujours le match, c'est sûr. C'est eux qui décident. On ne va pas se mentir, on l'a vu, il l'a dit. Pendant un moment, on a pris 5-6 fautes en quelques secondes. Eux, ils avaient 0 faute. Bien sûr, je ne dis pas c'est à cause de ça qu'on a perdu le match, mais ça compte, bien sûr. Et la deuxième question, oui, les prochains matchs, on les prendra au sérieux. On donnera ce qu'on doit donner et voilà, on verra la suite. C'est tout.
السؤال كان للعيب، هل شايف ان الحكام اثروا على المباراه، وهل شايف ان بالاداء بتاعهم في الربع الاول والثاني كان ليهم فرصه كبيره ان هم يكسبوا المباراه ويكسبوا المباريات القادمه؟ بالنسبه للجزء الاول من السؤال الخاص بالحكام، هو طبعا شايف ان الحكام اثروا على المباراه بشكل سلبي، وان ممكن وجودهم يعني مش شايف ان ده السبب الرئيسي ان هم خسروا المباراه. طبعا كان ممكن يأدوا بشكل احسن من كده، لكن في الاخر شيء غير منطقي ان يتحسب عليهم 6 فاولات مقابل ولا فاول للفريق الثاني في اول كام ثانيه من الربع الاخير. لكن في الاخر هو شايف ان اداء الفريق بتاعه قوي بما فيه الكفايه ان هم يتأهلوا لكيجالي ويكسبوا المباريات القادمه.
Okay, I think we have the response to the last question. I don't know if you need a French translation, but what the player said was obviously the referees do have a hand in in how games turn out, because obviously they took 5 or 6 fouls in less than a couple of seconds, but they lost the game. That's the most important thing. Now, of course, moving forward, just as Coach said, they are going to prepare. They have 2 important games coming up. It is what it is. It's basketball. At the end of the day, this is a team that has given its all today, and you have the results. They're looking forward to the next important games, and the coach has given his word. It's a promise he's made here to the press tomorrow. They have 2 more games, and they will be qualified for Kigali. Thank you, gentlemen. We'll have the next press conference. Thank you. Gentlemen, please be seated.
Do I need to push when I speak, or automatic?
Just leave it on. It's fine.
Just talk.
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for staying, dear journalists of the international press, for staying for this post-game press conference opposing Cape Town Tigers emerged victorious against Seydou Leagacy Athletic Club. We're talking to Coach Rashid Abdurrahman from the USA and to player Sealy. Thank you, guys. Please state your name, your organ, and this press conference will last 15 minutes. Let's take some questions.
Leonard Solms, ESPN Africa. Coach Has, you were struggling on those fast breaks in the first half of the game, and then suddenly the team managed to stop that. What did you say to your players? Evans Ganapamo mentioned in the mixed zone that you made some adjustments.
I mean, yeah, the first adjustment was just reminding them of the effort that it takes to win that ball. Like, you don't win on talent here, and I made sure to remind them of that. You know, you have to respect your opponents here. All of these men that come here and suit up, you know, they're coming here to play hard, and they don't care where we've been. They don't care that I've coached in the NBA, that we've had guys in training camps. None of that stuff matters once the ball gets tossed up. And we didn't respect the game in the first half, and we didn't respect our opponent, and we found ourselves in a pretty tough predicament. So the adjustment we made at halftime was first just turning up our energy and playing harder and adhering to the principles that we've been working on, you know, for 8 weeks now. And I was happy to see us get back to the effort level that we know it takes if we want to actually be champions in this league, because it's going to be a long, tough road. You know, the road to BAL is tough, and the road to the championship is even tougher. And so I have a great deal of respect for the coaching. You know, that was really high-level coaching on the other side. You know, I'm just really happy we came out with the win. And I think also we made the adjustment to go to our 1-2-2 press, and I thought that was really effective. It's a press that I stole from the old Crenshaw Cougars out of Los Angeles. And I've had it with me. My brother Jalal Hazard, who passed away a few months ago, taught me that press when I was a high school coach. And so it was a little bit of an ode to him that we were able, that's what turned the game around. You know, it made it even that much more of a beautiful moment for me, was that was the thing that really made a difference. So that was the adjustment. But, you know, I can't take the credit for it. I got to get a credit to my brother, Jalal Hazard.
السؤال كان عن شفنا الفريق بيعاني في الفترات الأولى من المباراة ضد الهجمات المرتدة السريعة، لكن بعدها عرفتوا توقفوها بشكل ناجح جدا. كان إيه التغييرات اللي عملتوها اللي ممكن تكون أثرت على كده؟ كوتش قال إن في الآخر في أول المباراة هم ما كانش عندهم الاحترام الكافي في أول المباراة كانش فيه الاحترام الكافي للخصم بتاعهم، وما كانش فيه الاحترام اللي هم المستحق للفريق الثاني. لكن في الآخر حصل بعض التعديلات، وكان بيفكر لعيبته إن الفوز بيتطلب اكثر من الموهبه، وان لازم يشتغلوا بشكل كويس جدا وبمجهود قوي جدا عشان يعرفوا يكسبوا المباراه. الطريق للبال كان صعب، لكن الطريق للنهائي هو هيكون اصعب بكتير، وعشان يعرفوا يكسبوا لازم يفضلوا ضاغطين على نفسهم من حيث المجهود اللي بيبذلوه طول المباريات. والتغيير اللي هو عمله في الخطه بتاعتهم كان ان هو فكرهم ان هم يضغطوا اكتر على اللعيبه، ما يبقوش مدين مساحات كبيره للعيبه وهي رايحه للتهاجم. وده كان تكنيك هو اتعلمه من زمان وهو في امريكا، وفي الاخر جيبي هنا وعرف ينفذه بشكل كويس.
Let's take some other questions, please, gentlemen.
Manyetli Salohosa from the Big Tip-Off. Coach, can you just talk about the production of your bench and how it performed today? I see here they were very pivotal in helping your team win as well.
You know, well, we pride ourselves on being on our depth. You know, leading up to this, I talked about how important the development of our nationals was, and that showed out tonight. You know, right here with you know, with Sam and with Nati coming off the bench. I mean, just beautiful basketball to watch them come and contribute and to do the things they did. And it's a credit to their work, and it's a credit to them buying into the system and to the style of play and to what we're trying to offer them as players. And I'm really, that's I think the other thing I'm most proud of was that our nationals, and I think we've talked about that. I talked about it with Leonard in our interview. That really, really means something, and it's it's really important as a coach coming to ball to develop them, because you know they carry the legacy, they carry it back to the townships, they carry it back to the youth, and so you know, this being South African Freedom Day was even more important, that those guys came out with that warrior spirit and really led us to the win. And I'll let Sam speak on that too, because he, you know, third-team All-American coming out of college, and I've been really tough on him. But he understands why I'm tough on him. It's because I believe in him so much, and as I tell him all the time, I've failed you if you come back and you playing ball again, because I believe he has high enough level talent to play one day in the NBA, and maybe that journey will start in the G League, who knows, but the journey starts here with us together. And so that it's a really proud moment that our bench made such a significant contribution.
Sam, please move.
السؤال كان I'll translate first the answer of the coaches,
Yes.
so then I'll give you the floor.
Yes.
Okay. What was your question again, sir?
The productivity of the bench.
The bench, yeah.
Well, yeah, no, like back to what Coach has been saying, you know, with, you know, him believing in us, you know, me, it's not hard to go out there and just, you know, play hard and play, you know, free for him, because, you know, we know that he's got our back. And so, like, I think, you know, even the other guys that came off the bench, you know, can attest to this, you know. We just came out playing hard, and whatever happened. And, you know, our production was a testament to, you know, just how hard we was playing and how dedicated we are to just, you know, the little things like rebounding, going out on the open floor, and, you know, just, you know, the little things that contribute to winning, you know, because that's the most important thing. That's why we're here.
Ahmed.
السؤال كان عن تعليق الكوتش على الانتاجيه العاليه للدكه بتاعته في المباراه. شفنا المباراه كان الدكه كان ليها تاثير كبير على نتيجه المباراه، ويمكن هي اللي ساعدته تكسب. كابتن اتكلم عن الكوتش اتكلم عن ان ده شيء بيديله الفخر ان هو قدر يطور من الفريق بتاعه بشكل كافي، يطور من اللعيبه الجايين من جنوب افريقيا ان هم يعرفوا يلعبوا ويأثروا على المباراه، بدايه من الدكه الى الناس اللي بتلعب اساسيه، واولهم زي سام اللي هو شايف ان عنده المقدره ان هو يلعب في ال NBA في يوم من الايام. وسام اتكلم عن ان ده في الاخر بيرجع لان هم بيثقوا في المدرب بتاعهم، وان المدرب بتاعهم اداهم الثقه الكافيه ان هم يعرفوا يلعبوا، وان هم يبقوا عايزين ينزلوا يأدوا احسن حاجه عندهم عشان عارفين ان هو بيساندهم وان هو في ظهرهم في المباراه.
Coach, just before we take a last question from Seydou over here, just wanted you to talk a little bit, and you said that about, you know, the significance of, I mean, you already spoke about your brother and you know, the ode to him, the press, but just also talk about how important it is, the ball now, what the mindset of the team is moving forward, knowing that you came from far and that there's still a lot of work to be done. This is not an easy conference. There's a lot of great teams and a lot of great players. Just talk a little bit about what you tell your boys and how you push them to the front.
You know, it goes back to the lessons that I learned going back to my dad, Walt Hazard, and from Coach Wooden and from Tex Winter and Brian Shaw, the guys that I count as my mentors, Phil Jackson. You know, we have to continue to put the work in, pay attention to detail. And again, the biggest thing is respecting the game. You have to respect the game, you know, respect your opponent. And again, nobody cares where we've been. None of that stuff matters. Championship rings, any of that stuff. None of that stuff matters coming in here. There's some great players, and there's some unbelievable coaches that I've had time to connect with in the hotel. And, you know, I'm really looking forward to the rest of this road. But as you said, it's not going to be easy. The level of basketball, I've watched this since season 1, and the level has risen so quickly. And I'm really impressed, not just with the game, with the imports, but the nationals on every team. The nationals on that team today they were unbelievable, and the contribution they made too. So I want to make sure that I pay my respect to them. But you know, this is not gonna be easy by any means. I watched Al-Ahid last night, and listen, they are tough. I'd take that team and go in the G League, and I think they could be formidable. So, you know, it's time to go back to the drawing board. As I told the team, you celebrate that win until you walk out the locker room door, and you have to start to mentally prepare for the next one. Because everything, if you want to be a champion, it's a mindset, it's a commitment, and it's a commitment to the details, and it's a willingness to have the discipline that it takes to be a winner. And so, you know, I'll leave here, watch the film from today's game, make the corrections we need to make tomorrow in practice, and then I'll stay here and watch this this great team we're going to play here on I think on Sunday, and you know, it's on to the next one. One of my favorite Jay-Z songs. To the next one.
On to the next moment.
السؤال كان للكوتش، ممكن تتكلم عن أهمية البال وأهمية التطور اللي بيقوم بيه البال تجاه كرة السلة. الكوتش اتكلم عن أن البطولة كانت مهمة جدا من حيث إن بنطور من اللعيبة الوطنية اللي جاية من جنوب أفريقيا، وان الفريق بتاعه ان الوصول للنهائي مش هيبقى شيء سهل خالص، وان احد الادله اللي على كده ان امبارح لما اتفرج على مباراه النادي الاهلي كان فريق قوي بشكل غير طبيعي، وان هو شايف ان الفريق ده ممكن ينافس بشكل قوي جدا في دوري الدرجه الثانيه لكره السله في امريكا الجي ليج، وان هو هيخلص المباراه النهارده وهيقعد مع اللعيبه بتاعته يتكلموا، وهيتفرج على مباراه النهارده الفريق اللي هيلعبوهم يوم الاحد، وهيبداوا التحضير من اول بكره للمباراه القادمه.
All right, let's take one last question from Shady.
Okay, Coach, congratulations. In a few words, what's your comments about the referees today? It's okay? And my question to Sam. To start the competition with a win like that, what we said, comeback, is a very good. But do you think that it's just like an alarm to the team to be focused from the first quarter, because not every time you can run against the score and you can win the match at the end? Do you think that the team must focus from the first quarter to do their best and to do the best performance from all the players?
Okay.
He's asking you, do you think that today's game, despite being a comeback win, acts as an alarm for your team to focus up more on the beginning of next games? Because it's not every time you're going to get the same chances you did today in terms of coming back in the result and equalizing and then taking the lead. Do you think this game acts as an alarm for your team to focus up and prevent that from happening again?
Oh yeah, no, of course. It definitely does work, or you know, serve as an alarm, because you know, like Coach said, when we got to the locker room, he got onto us about, you know, respecting our opponent and also forgetting about everything, you know, because nothing matters once you step on the court, you know, and so like whoever's been where, it doesn't matter when you get here. And so like if you start the game off like bad, you may not get a chance to always come back. So like, yes, it does serve as, you know, an alarm to making sure that we start games off hot and we start games off, you know, alert and with high energy to make sure that we put ourselves in a good position at the end of the game.
سؤال للكوتش كان عن تعليقه في كلمات بسيطة عن أداء الحكام، وسؤال كان للاعب الجنبي كان هل شايف ان المباراه بتاعت النهارده بما انها كانت فوز عوده من الخلف بالنتيجه بتخدم كنوع من انواع التنبيه والتحذير، لان هم بعد كده محتاجين يبقوا مركزين اكتر في المباريات من الاول، وان هم يبقوا مركزين من بدايه المباراه لاخرها، عشان مش كل مباراه هيبقى فيه نفس الفرص ان هم يرجعوا في النتيجه. جابت اللاعب كانت ان طبعا ده ممكن يكون تنبيه وتحذير لينا، عشان احنا لما رجعنا غرف تغيير الملابس في نص المباراه بعد الهاف تايم، الكوتش قعد يتكلم معانا في اننا محتاجين نبقى نحترم الخصم اللي قدامنا من الاول، وان في الاخر النتيجه اللي احنا هنستفيدها من المباراه دي ان احنا محتاجين نبقى مركزين من الاول خالص، من اول المباراه نبقى نازلين ب 100% تركيز و100% احترام للخصم اللي قدامنا، عشان اول ما بننزل على الملعب ما فيش اي حاجه بتفرق تاني غير الاداء بتاعنا كفريق.
Thank you, gentlemen. Thank you, Coach. Yes.
And then, you know, I want to make sure I answer your question. You know, you asked a question about the referees, and I've been doing this long enough to understand. Coming in at halftime, what I implored our team to do was be the more aggressive team, and I thought we were the more aggressive team in the second half. And you can judge one way or another whether you thought the calls were good or bad for one team or the other, but I thought we turned the momentum with our aggressive play. Obviously, you know, I've been in coach's position. I sympathize with how he felt the whistle was being blown. But again, you know, I could have probably complained in the first half about things that I didn't think we got, but I didn't think we deserved the calls because I didn't think we played hard enough and I didn't think we respected the game. So I'll reserve any comments about officiating because they have a difficult job without us as coaches coming up here and criticizing their calls. And who knows, the next game it could be us in that predicament. And the key thing that I've learned is something my dad talked about to his UCLA teams is, and Coach Wooden taught me is, you know, no matter what the situation, you have to maintain your poise. And I think you guys see I try to stay pretty calm on the sideline. And I learned that just being around the great coaches I've been fortunate to be around. And so when I'm in that position, because it will happen, because there'll be a team that will come and bring that fight to us the way we brought it to them in the second half. And God willing, I will be able to maintain my poise, and that because that's what I've been taught to do, and because that I know that is one of the characteristics of a champion. And I pride myself on I want to be a champion as a head coach, and this is a great opportunity to do that. And so I'm going to have to maintain my poise through adversity because it will hit. Because one thing I know is my team responds to my energy. And and Shaq says it all the time, if the general panics, the troops panic. And so when that does happen, I promise to my team that I will maintain my poise and continue to be the leader they expect me to be. But again, that's no criticism on Coach. He found himself in a really tough predicament, and you know, he responded the way he did, and it's unfortunate that he didn't get to finish the game because I thought he was coaching a brilliant game, and so I still tip my cap to him, and I think he did a wonderful job, and his team will be formidable the rest of the way. So I cast no aspersions on him or any judgment. You know, can't wait to see him back at the hotel. We have a lot of fun together. We talk. And I'm sure we'll have a conversation about your question you just asked me, and my response will be the same.
Thank you.
مش حابب اعلق كتير عن التحكيم. كان ممكن اتكلم عن الاخطاء التحكيميه اللي كان ممكن نكون نستحقها، بس انا كنت شايف ان احنا ما نستحقهاش. ما كناش بنلعب بالشراسه الكافيه، وانا من بعد في نص الماتش في الهاف تايم دخلت وقلت للعيبه بتاعتي احنا محتاجين نلعب بشراسه اكتر من كده. ده مش انتقاد خالص للمدرب او المدرب عمله، هو لقى نفسه في وضع صعب جدا، ولكن في الاخر انا مش حد متعود ان هو يبان بالعصبيه دي او بالانفعال ده، عشان في الاخر من الحاجات اللي انا اتعلمتها مع الشغل مع مدربين كتير سواء ايام الجامعه او بعد الجامعه في امريكا، ان اهم حاجه ان المدرب يفضل دايما هادي، عشان هدوءه ده بينعكس عليه هدوء اللعيبه بتاعته على الملعب، وان في الاخر اللعيبه بتاعته رد فعلها بيبقى مطابق لرد فعل المدرب. فممكن يبقوا هم مش محطوطين في الوضع ده المباراه دي، ممكن المباراه القادمه الفرقه الثانيه هي اللي تبقى خارجه بشراسه اكتر وهي اللي تروح لهم ويبقى هم في وضع الفريق الثاني. لكن في الاخر ده مش انتقاد للمدرب خالص، بالعكس مدرب انا عارفه وبحبه جدا، ولما نرجع الفندق هنقعد وهيبقى فيه حوار عن السؤال بتاعك ده. لكن في الاخر مش ده الاسلوب اللي انا بحب اتعامل معاه، وبحاول دايما احافظ على هدوئي مهما كانت اللي بيحصل في المباراه.
Thank you, gentlemen. Congratulations, Coach. Thank you, Sam, for making time to talk to us. Good luck, gentlemen, on the next one.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.